Ri0nline art.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Ri, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while, but here I am. Sorry that I ghosted you guys. Sometimes I just need to regroup and gather myself. Let's quickly talk about this piece. So this piece is inspired from a picture that I saw on Pinterest, and I decided to turn her into Sailor Moon. I also decided to sketch her out with a TICONDEROGA pencil. I don't know, I couldn't find my color erase pencil, so I went ahead and used this pack that I had got a while ago. Yeah, and I just went ahead and used my light box because I didn't want to use the pencil grain, the regular pencil grain, just because I was afraid that it was going to mess up with the markers. Now, this pencil does smudge, but it's not as bad as if I was to use a regular graphite pencil. So yeah, but anyway, I really need to explain why I ghosted you guys for about like a year. It's not like it was intentional, but it's just like sometimes I just need to shut out from my art. I'm so happy that you guys kept liking and subscribing, and I'm so happy about your feedback and your comments, and you guys are checking out my old art now, and I'm like, wow, look at this, I got real love. And amongst all of this craziness, I forgot to tell you guys that I did a whole complete name change. So instead of Rihanna XO Art, it is now Ri0nline. That is Ri0nline with a 0 for the O. Ri0nline. Okay, I'm so sorry that like I got confusing with you guys, but at least this way you guys can follow me on all of my social media without having to get confused. If it's not a 0, it's not me. Somebody out here catfishing. I'm sorry. I really wanted to come back sooner, but it's just so weird to me that now I decided to come back, and it's a whole quarantine going on. Like, they're literally, the sky is falling, everybody's sick outside. What's happening? A rapture? We don't know. Like, it's crazy. And I wanted to get out and have everything set up and planned to come back right where I left off at Mermaid, but I was like, no, let me try to push out some more content sooner than Mermaid. But I am planning on doing Mermaid completely this year. I'm gonna show you guys whether it be via Instagram or via YouTube or whatever. Yeah, and since we're in this point of time of self-isolation or self-quarantine, I just had some time to reflect on everything, and I was planning on talking to you guys sooner, so I mean, I might as well spill the beans now. I just wasn't happy with the content that I was putting out as an artist. Like, I felt like I wasn't giving my best work, especially traditionally. Like, for some reason, I wasn't putting out what I know I could put out, and it was really bothering me. So I wanted to spend some time to figure out my mediums and all of that, but my whole personal life, besides the social media and stuff, was like getting hectic. So yeah, everything's in a better space now. Like, we've moved, me and my family, which is my husband and my 2 sons, have moved. Like, just everything is just better, and I have a whole station for where I can create my art. You guys don't even understand. I was using a TV tray and like a $20 tripod that, it wasn't even a tripod, it was like a little desk lamp clip thing, I don't know. And that was my setup. But now I have like a whole little area. My son calls it my office. Like, just a whole little area just for my creations and my art and to explore and all of that stuff. Like, I was having some real self-doubts because I am 20. At the time, I was 23. I'm 24 now, and I just had nothing to really show for my art and where I want to go and my designs and all of that stuff, because I'm a very creative person. I do hair, I do makeup, I do nails. Like, I have to craft something. Like, I do things with polymer clay. Like, I just am a very hands-on type of person, and it was tripping me out that I wasn't able to create for so long, and then I didn't have the area to create like how I wanted to, and the mindset at the time. Like, your mindset as an artist is so important, because if you're so focused on what everyone else is doing and comparing yourself to everyone else, you will not grow, shorty. Like, there's no growth that's going to happen if you're not pushing out what you feel like you can push out. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, but push out what you feel like is the best for you at the moment. I was really digging myself into a hole because I kept comparing myself to everyone else, and that's not cool. I was trying to find my new art style. I was trying to figure out what wave I was trying to ride, what niche, and all of that stuff. When I just had to figure out what really spoke to me, it was really hard, because throughout my whole time off, I'm looking at other artists and their Instagrams and their YouTube, and and even now their TikTok, which follow me on TikTok, by the way. I'm now making TikToks. I'm sorry, I went to the cringy side of the internet, but it's not that bad. So if you like TikTok, go ahead and check it out. But anywho, I just needed to calm my nerves because I was really comparing myself to everyone else. I saw people going to conventions and artist alleys and them having all of this merch and all of that stuff that they could sell to people. And I know that I talked to you guys a little bit about how I wanted to have a 2-income household and that type of thing, just because childcare is so expensive. I have no one to watch my youngest child, and I also have to be there for my oldest child as well. I just want to grow as an artist and also grow my family to where we need to be financially, just the security and all of that stuff. It's just, yeah. And I feel like I'm going to get there. I just need to stay consistent and to have more faith in myself, because the self-doubt, man, was just swallowing me whole. So during this time, I really had to step away from doing any type of digital work and try to do more traditional, which I don't know. I want to say it helped me because I was going back to the basics instead of, relying on any type of shortcuts and stuff like that, because I felt like that was really getting in the way of any type of skill that I was potentially going to evolve to. Your artwork really doesn't reflect your growth. I really want to say it's your technique. The more that you put into your basics and learning the fundamentals of things, you can reach so many different levels that you wouldn't thought that you would be able to reach before. I was really going through it. I was seeing some of my favorite artists just keep progressing, and I just felt like I was so lackluster. I feel like I really go through the same face syndrome, and that's why now, especially if you check out any of my latest TikToks, in my little sketches or whatever, you can see that I'm putting in more facial expressions. I'm not doing anything the same. I'm really just trying to hone my craft and not feel like I'm soaking in the same thing over and over again, because it becomes a mild depression, and then you get some type of artist block. It's just unhealthy. I feel like you need to just start doing things to make you feel happy. And I'm saying this in a you type of thing, just because you can take advice from it if you choose to. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying it'll be great if you just look at different things. I know it sounds so cliche when people say just practice and go back to what you know and go to the fundamentals, but I'm telling you, it really works. I'm not just saying this for you, I'm saying this for me as well, because I have to go back and watch my old videos and try to figure out what's wrong with me when I'm in these moments. So that might be something helpful for you. Just start recording yourself or whatever when you're creating your art, so that way when you're feeling inspired or you're not feeling inspired, you could have something to reflect back on why you felt so good within that moment. And honestly, if you feel like something is just getting in your way, you just have to find a way to break through it. Around the time that I had stopped, everyone was talking about the COPPA and just about the demonetization, and that kind of killed my hopes about actually making income from my art. And yeah, I just had to break through it. I'm really happy that I got over it, because I wouldn't have you guys here still writing for me. It's so great that I see that you guys are actually checking out my stuff. It really makes me feel good, and it helps so much, because now I feel like I have the strength to get up and actually create something and not soak and take the time out to edit these videos and to create this content. It's really nice to just talk to people who actually understand exactly what I'm going through. Yeah, and so now that I'm back, I'm just gonna keep pushing out content for you guys. I know that you guys want to see some new stuff, and I have got new supplies and all of that stuff. This is the finished piece, you guys. I'm so happy that you guys have stuck around for so long and been holding me down, and I really appreciate you guys. Love you. Bye.